But I'm on. Hello, welcome, welcome, everybody here at Christ Community Church in South Anchorage, Alaska. I have to say that because we do have people watching from literally anywhere. And welcome everybody who is watching online. Thank you, whether you are watching on YouTube or on other, we hope you also we're reaching you on Facebook. But thank you everybody for logging in, and thank you to all of you who came here this evening to support United for Ukraine. My name is Ingvild Vatnguttu, and I am one of the people who are working on Amplify Alaska. And we're a fairly new organization, and we raise funds and awareness for community causes in Alaska. But as you know, tonight we are kind of raising our eyes beyond and looking beyond the local causes, and we're gathered here to support people who are either still in Ukraine or have had to leave their country because of the war. And we are basically going to keep doing these kinds of events, and I'll talk a little bit more about that later. But we are combining a series of podcasts, and we hope that you caught the first ever podcast that we have. If you didn't, you can watch it after the show on our YouTube channel. And then we're doing regular live events as well. And this is actually our first in a series of live events in support of causes. So I kind of wondered if you would give us Amplify Alaska a little round of applause, because we're in the early stages. Thank you. There you go. Fantastic. Okay, here's my script. So here we are tonight listening to the amazing three-part harmony acrobatics by a contemporary a cappella group that we know and love as Pipeline Vocal Project. And just as importantly, learning about and raising funds for Ukraine by United Way Global. Before we let the music begin, we've already raised some funds, as you can see. We actually have a live screen at the back there, and I can see that our goal tonight is a modest, I think, goal of $2,500 for the cause, and we just actually popped over the $2,000 mark. I don't have my glasses on, but I can see that we're at 2,140, which is, thank you for making that happen. And we have a challenge to you, so we feel like we can all dig a little bit deeper tonight, and so to help everybody, we have put, as you can see on the walls on either side here, we put little posters with a QR code, and there's also a phone number you can text, and that number is you text PVP for pipeline, etc., Ukraine to 202-858-1233. I don't really need to say that because you can read it on those posters. And if you try, you could test it right now. If you try, put phone up there, the QR code, your phone will actually be able to read the QR code behind me too. So we've made it very easy for everyone to feel a little extra generous. You could even tip the singers after a song, whatever you feel like, however you feel like doing it. And for you guys who are online and who cannot hold your phone up towards our QR codes, you can, of course, donate right under me right now. There's a little button under the image. If you don't see the button, you are at a mysterious website that miraculously broadcasts us. So don't watch that one. Go to our YouTube channel where we have a donate button right underneath the image of us right here. So, I think that's it. I think I just also wanted to say that if people need to use the toilets, not online, but here in the church, we have on both sides, you can go this way and you can go that way. And we're very easy here. You don't have to sit and suffer. Please make yourself as comfortable as you can tonight. Yes, then I think without any further ado, it gives me unlimited pleasure to welcome tonight's musical hosts. Give it up for Pipeline Vocal Project. Doom.
'cause the cat's the only cat who knows what it's at. Everybody's picking up on that feline beat, 'cause everything else is obsolete. Woo! How y'all doing? Hey, hey, hey! I've heard some corny birds try to sing. Still, the cat's the only cat who knows where it's at, who wants to take along a king and stuff like that. 'Cause everybody wants to be a cat. A square with a horn makes you wish you weren't born every time it plays, but a square in the act. You could set music back to the caveman days. Everybody wants to be a cat, because the cat's the only cat who knows where it's at. When playing jazz, he always has a welcome mat, 'cause everybody wants to be a cat. I'll tell ya, 'cause everybody digs a swing. And hello everyone, we are Pipeline Vocal Project. Y'all ready to have a good time? Everybody, 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 everybody wants to be a cat. Everybody, everybody, everybody wants to be a cat. I'll tell ya, everybody, everybody, everybody wants to be a cat. Ooh. Everybody, everybody wants to be a cat. Hello everyone, we are so excited to be here with you all, benefiting for such a wonderful cause. Before moving forward, I'm gonna go ahead and introduce you to our trio. To the right of me, we have Miss Molly and Yanni. Give her a hand. She is our lady bass and alto. To the left of me, we have Miss Lisa Hawkins. Woo! Not only is she the founder of Pipeline Vocal Project, she is our vocal percussionist and alto. And I myself, I'm Adriana Latonia. You can call me Audrey. I'm the group soprano, and the three of us together make Pipeline Vocal Project.
I'm out of breath. Hello everyone, we are a vocal trio from right here in Anchorage, Alaska, and if you haven't noticed already, we do sing all of our songs in the a cappella way. And for those of you who don't know what a cappella is, it means everything you're about to hear is coming from the human voice and mouth. Well, more specifically, and what we do best as a group is taking well-known favorites and putting a unique twist on it. So whether that be throwing it back a few decades or into a completely new genre. So I hope you recognize some tunes tonight, and I hope you enjoy the show. This first one is going to be a radio hit with a doo-wop twist. This is Tom. Hey, can we just talk? Can we just talk? Talk about where we are going before we get lost. Send me our thoughts. Can't get what we want without knowing. Yeah, started out right. I could see it in your eyes. I could tell that you wanted more. What's been on your mind? There's no reason we should hide. Tell me something I ain't heard before. Oh, I'm dreaming about it, and it's you that I'm on. So stop thinking about it.
we want without knowing.
Never felt like this before. I apologize if I'm moving too far. Can we just talk? Can we just talk? Figure out where we are going. Oh, na na na. Penthouse view, and some flowers in the room. I'll make sure to leave the door unlocked. Now I'm on my way. I swear I won't be late. I'll be there by 5 o'clock. Ooh, can we just talk? I never felt like this before. I apologize if I'm moving too far. Can we just talk? Can we just talk? Hello, everyone. Welcome. Some of y'all lucked out tonight because usually when Molly sings that song, she goes out and singles out a member of the audience.
True, I have to embarrass somebody, but y'all are so far away.
So once again, welcome. Thank you so much for being here at our benefit concert for United for Ukraine. And also thank you to you all watching from home. This is being live streamed on Facebook and YouTube. So thank you all for joining us. It really means a lot to us that you are here and for us to have this platform to advocate for such a cause that has been so heavy on our minds and our hearts. And what better reason to throw a concert than for a reason like this. So thank you again so much for being here. I know live music brings people together, and this is one of those times where we need it. And speaking of bringing people together, now that we are going into summertime, we are super excited about the fun.
Yeah, we talked about this yesterday and how gorgeous it was out, and then today's a little more of an Alaskan summertime. So we're hoping it'll brighten up this summer.
We were gonna do the whole talk about how it's nice out, and then we're like, well, we can't say that anymore today. So
things are still growing on the trees.
Yeah.
Things are still blooming.
They're coming. They're coming.
The sunlight is there.
This is summertime. Summertime.
Summertime.
And the living is easy.
It is easy. It's easy. Fish are
jumping.
Fish are jumping.
And the cotton is high.
The cotton is high. Your daddy is rich.
Your daddy is rich.
And your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, don't you cry.
Now don't you cry. One of these mornings you're gonna rise up singing. Then you'll spread your wings and you are gonna take to the sky. But until that morning, nothing's gonna harm you. With daddy and mama standing by.
With them standing by.
With them standing by. With them standing by. Baby, don't you cry. Baby, don't you cry. It's summertime. Fish are jumping. And the cotton is so high. Your daddy is rich. And your mama's good looking. So hush, little baby, 'cause the living is easy when mommy and daddy stand by. So hush, little baby, don't you cry. We're gonna take to the sky. Just spread your wings and fly. Don't you cry.
Baby, don't you cry.
Baby, don't you cry.
Don't cry.
Thank you guys. So around this time last year, we were actually recording our very first EP, our very first album called Bronze. Thank you, thank you. Available on streaming platforms everywhere if you want to know. Check it out. But we're going to perform our personal favorite from the EP. And what happened with that recently?
Actually, so fun fact, our album, we just found out recently, we went on a trip together, and on the plane, we found out that we just won Best Semi-Professional Album for the Contemporary Acapella Recording Awards. So I was really excited.
I just see Lisa. She's in the row up above. She just goes, "Oh my God!" and then turns to me to show us. And very exciting, very exciting.
Yeah.
We were not expecting that.
So this is our favorite song from that EP. It's a little Billie Eilish mashup. 1, 2, 3. I had a dream. I got everything I wanted. Yeah, not what you think. And if I'm being honest, it might have been a nightmare to anyone who might care. But when I wake up, I see you with me. And you say, as long as I'm here, no one can hurt you. Don't wanna lie here, but you can learn to. If I could change the way that you see yourself, you wouldn't wonder why you're here. They don't deserve you. I tried to scream, but my head was underwater. They call me weak, like I'm not just somebody's daughter. It could have been a nightmare, but it felt like they were right there, right there. 'Cause everybody wants something from me now, and I don't wanna let them down.
See, you're a tough guy, like a really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, chest always so puff guy. I'm that bad type, make your mama sad type, make your girlfriend mad type, might seduce your dad type. I'm the bad guy.
Duh.
So good to be a bad
White shirt, now red, my bloody nose sleeping. You're on your tippy toes, creeping around like no one knows. Think you're so criminal. So you're a tough guy, like a really rough guy. Just can't get enough guy, just always so puff guy.
So good to be a bad
bad guy. Thank you. I just wanted to tell you a little bit about what Pipeline Vocal Project has been up to in the last year. It's been a while since we've done a full show like this in Anchorage, and I thought I'd give you all an update. So this last March, we actually had the incredible opportunity to go to Dubai. Yes, thank you. It was awesome. It was really incredible. We were performing at the World Expo, also known as the World's Fair. We were just overwhelmed by the amount of languages and cultures around us, and we like to bridge languages, cultures, and people together through our music, and so we like to do a little international section of our show. So this is going to be a mashup, an international mashup, if you will, of a Pakistani song called Dil Dil Pakistan, also meaning beautiful, beautiful Pakistan, kind of like their version of America the Beautiful. And then we're gonna sing, it's gonna be mashed up with a Spanish song that I think you'll recognize, so if you do, feel free to clap along.
And what's funny is over here, the second half of the song is like, oh, people know it. And then over there, the first half of the song people knew. So that was kind of a fun little
really
switch.
Fun. 3, 4, 1. 감사미 알아서만 인케시바 자나가 바르스틸라해 에요시니 자르살라해 야카르밤 딜 파키스탄 잔 파키스탄 딜 파키스탄 잔 파키스탄 딜
Get it, girl. Hey, hey. Ba-da-da-da-da-bum, ba-da-da-da-da-ba-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-ba-la-la-bum-bum. Ba-da-ba-la-la-bum-bum. Se necesito una poca de gracia, una poca de gracia para mi partida. Y arriba, ay, arriba, por ti seré, por ti seré, por ti seré. Yo no soy marinero, yo no soy marinero, soy capitán, soy capitán, soy capitán. Ah, ba, 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 ba.
Hey!
Ba, 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 ba. Arr, ba, 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 ba. Bum, bum, ba, da, da, da. Ba, da, ba, la, la, bum, ba.
Along the lines of different cultures and languages, actually among the three of us, between the three of us, we speak 4 different languages. So I myself, I speak Japanese.
I understand Tagalog and speak un poquito español.
And I am holding it down with English. Hold your applause, please. Oh, God.
You just got Duolingo though.
Yeah,
so-
that's true. That's true. I'm going to learn Greek. It's useful.
Oh, good.
Yes.
So this next song, another international song, is actually a Japanese folk song some of you may recognize. It was a huge hit in the 60s here called the Sukiyaki song. In Japan, it's called Ue o muite aruko, and it means keep looking up so the tears don't fall down your face. And you're going to hear language from each one of us in that song.
Seré feliz hasta que vuelvas a mi lado. Oh, yo sé que nunca volverás. ¿De qué me sirve mi vida si no estás? Pero en realidad tu amor jamás será. Solo en recuerdos soy de ti.
You'll never know. You've gone away and left me lonely. Ooh, soft with love are my thoughts of you. Now that you're gone, I just don't know what to do. If only you were here, you'd wash away my tears. The sun would shine once again. You'll be mine. In reality, you and I will never be. You took your love away from me.
Itori bochi no yoru. And then we have some Japanese members in the audience tonight, so I saw a couple heads turning. A couple of these. Ingvild's gonna come back up here and kind of give you an update on how we're doing. We're almost there, I think. Oh my God, how are we doing, Ingvild?
That does not mean that you should stop singing.
Or donating.
Aren't they great? Can we please give it up, PVB? It's an utmost pleasure to sit and listen, and I sort of thought, I have to come up. But this is also a very important part that we're just going into. I'm telling you this story because I think it tells a little bit about how the situation is right now for people in Ukraine. We tonight are joining, as you know, thousands of efforts around the entire world out of concern and empathy for of Ukraine. And I thought I would just quickly remind us, we would have somebody to come and talk here about who's working on fundraising for a friend in Ukraine. And he actually decided not to come because his friend was worried. It doesn't make much sense to us sitting in safe Alaska that somebody in Ukraine was going to be worried about a friend of his coming up on stage and talk about them and their family. But that's how uncertain and vulnerable the situation is, that we literally have to use our imagination, our instincts and empathy to know that there are millions and millions of people who have a very, very, very difficult and uncertain situation. If you look at the statistics right now, there's 12 million people that have been displaced. That's a lot of people. 6.1 million are actually now outside their homeland. 6.5 million roughly are displaced in the country. They had to leave an unsafe home and move on to another. And what they need is what United Way and many other efforts are trying to give them. It's the day-to-day stuff, it's hygienic articles, it's baby stuff, it's everything. And United Way is working with both local organizations and their own local branches, and in particular, what you are supporting tonight are efforts by United Way Romania, United Way Hungary, United Way Germany has just joined, and then there is an organization in Poland that is related to it that is also working on there. So all of those kind of neighboring countries. What's really interesting to me is the love that people have for their country. There's 12 million people displaced, but the number of people who applied for political asylum or any kind of asylum outside their country is just over 50,000 people. So the vast majority of Ukrainians are hanging tight, hoping that they can go home soon. So what can we do? We're so far away, and I think that the things that we can do is things like this. And I would sort of sum it up in 3 things. You can stay informed, follow the news, find on-the-ground news channels. There's something called Ukraine. It's a Kiev International newspaper that I get to my inbox every day, and Ukraine Daily. You can watch the news, but watch the fact and take a moment every day to think about it. If you know somebody who lives in Ukraine or from Ukraine, somebody who is affected, stay in touch with them. Reach out to them, because it's not that easy for them to reach out to you and ask for help. Even if it's just somebody who has a strong feeling about something, just talk to people, stay in touch. And stay generous. Nobody likes to reach out for help. You are helping today, and we are helping quite a lot, I think. And you can keep donating. If you're online now, you know the link is just below. You who are here, you don't have it right now, but you can look over there and see the QR code, or we will soon bring it up for you again. There it is, as if by magic. And And this link will also stay live beyond tonight. So we're keeping this fundraiser open. That's how Amplify Alaska will do every time. Yeah, I think that's really it. That this is really important work that's being done. And we do have matches. And I wanted to introduce you, not to the person, but to the fact that if we can get $100 in the next few minutes, we have someone in the wings who pledged $250. So if you want, and it doesn't have to be a $100 match, you could just spit it a little bit, and then as soon as we reach the next $100 mark, we will bump up with another $250. We have already reached our funding goal. And so now we're going to reach the next one, which is the sky's the limit. So thank you very, very much. Do we get a little bit more music? Thank you for your generosity.
I ain't worry about nothing, I ain't worry about nada. I'm sitting pretty impatient, but I know you gotta put in them hours. I'ma make it harder. I'm sending pic after picture, I'ma get you fired.
I know you're always on the night shift, but I can't stand these nights alone. Oh, I don't need no explanation, 'cause baby, you're the boss at home.
You ain't gotta go to work,
but you gotta put in work. You ain't gotta go to work. Let my body do the work. We can work from home.
Work from me. Try to make it clap, no hands for me. Take it to the ground, pick it up for me. Look back at it all over me. Put in work like a time sheet. She ride it like a 63. I'ma ride her nose to lean. Let her ride in a foreign with me. Yeah. She my babe, I'm a boo, and she down. Break the rules, ride or die. She gon' go, I'm a judge. She finesse, I pipe up, she take that. Put it overtime on your body. But you gotta put in work. You ain't gotta go to work. You ain't work to work. You and my body do the work. You ain't gotta do the work. Work. Let my body do the work. Yeah. That's a little quarantine pandemic song for those of you who are working at home.
Work from home.
Watching from home.
Yeah, I didn't think about that. Ooh, I'm a sucker for you, I'm a sucker.
Ooh, I'm a sucker for you, I'm a sucker. Ooh, I'm a sucker for you, I'm a sucker. Ooh, I'm a sucker for you. We go together, but the birds of a feather, you and me. We change the weather, yeah. I feel the heat in December when you're around me. I've been dancing on top of clouds or stumbling at the bars. I follow you through the dark and get enough. You're the medicine and the pain, the tattoo inside my brain. And baby, you know it's obvious. I'm a sucker for you.
I'm a sucker for you.
Just say the word and I'll go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you.
I'm a sucker for you.
Any road you take, you know that you're from me. I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you, And you're making the typical me break my typical rules. It's true. I'm a sucker for you. Ooh, I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for you. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for you. Don't complicate it. Cause I know you and you know everything about me. I can't remember, yeah, all of the nights I don't remember when you're around me. I've been dancing on top of cars, stumbling and a buzz. I follow you through the dark, can't get enough. You're the medicine and the pain, tattoo inside my brain. And baby, you know it's obvious, I'm a sucker for you. I'm a sucker for you. Just say the word and I go anywhere blindly. I'm a sucker for you. I'm a sucker for you. When I wrote you take, you know that you found me. I'm a sucker for all the subliminal things no one knows about you, about you. And you're making a typical me break my typical rules. It's true. I'm a sucker for you. Ooh, I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for you, for you. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for you.
Ooh, I'm a sucker for you. I'm a sucker.
Ooh, I'm a sucker for you. I'm a sucker. Ooh, I'm a sucker for you. I'm a sucker. Ooh, I'm a sucker for you.
So some of you may know, we actually just got back from a Disney cruise. It was so amazing, super cool, very luxurious. So we saw all of our favorite Disney characters.
Lisa cried.
Yeah, Miss Lisa cried here.
I'm good between like a 3 and a 7. I saw all Mickey,
Seeing Mickey in his
the
captain's
gang.
outfit.
I was at like a 9 and I just couldn't handle it.
But yes, being on this cruise motivated us to do these next couple songs for you. This is our Disney set.
That's true. And because we are an a cappella group, the a cappella police will come and get you if you do less than 3 Disney songs per show.
Absolutely
So.
true.
We're fulfilling our obligations here.
Our quota.
Men in suits just left from the back.
The seaweed is always greener in somebody else's lake. You dream about going up here, but that is a big mistake. Just look at the world around you, right here on the ocean floor. Such wonderful things around you. What more is you looking for? Under the sea, under the sea, under the sea, under the sea. Darling, it's better down where it's wetter. Take it from me. Take it from me. Up on the shore they work all day, out in the sun they slave away, while we devote cool time to floating under the sea. Bum bum ba-dum bum ba-dum. Bum bum ba-dum bum ha. Down here all the fish is happy as off through the waves they roll. The fish on the land ain't happy, they sad cause they in the bowl. But fish in the bowl is lucky, they in for a what's up bait. One day when the boss gets hungry, guess who's gonna be on the plate?
Oh no.
Under the sea, under the sea, under the sea, under the sea. Nobody beat us, fry us and eat us in fricassee. We were the land folks have to cook. Under the sea, we off the hook. We got no trouble. Life is the bubbles under the sea. Under the sea. The newt played the flute, the cop played the harp, the place bound the bass and they sound and sharp. The bass played the brass, the chum played the tub. The fluke is a duke of soul. The way he can play the lings on the strings, the trap rocking out the blackfish sings. The smelt and the sprat, they know where it's at, and all that blowfish blow. Under the sea, under the sea, under the sea, under the sea. When the sardine begin to be green, it's music to me. What do they got? A lot of sand. We got a hot crustacean band. Each little clam, you know how to jam it under the sea. Each little slug, you cut in a under the sea. Each little snail, you know how to wear it. That's why it's hotter under the water. Yeah, we in luck, you're down in the muck, you're under the sea.
I love Little Mermaid.
A classic. We're gonna do, that was like an old classic 90s heyday, and now we're gonna do a soon-to-be classic Disney songs.
It's been played on the radio. It's how popular
Top 40. Yeah.
it's been, so you might recognize it.
We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno. But
It was my wedding day.
it was our wedding
We were getting ready
day.
and there wasn't a cloud in the sky.
No clouds allowed in the sky.
Bruno walks in with a mischievous grin.
Thunder.
Are you telling the story or am I?
I'm sorry, maybe they'll go
Bruno says it looks like rain.
Why did he tell us?
In doing so, he floods my brain.
Well, I got the umbrella.
Married in a hurricane.
What a joyous day, but anyway, we don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno.
Bruno live in fear, Bruno stuttering and stumbling. I could always hear a set of muttering and mumbling. I associate him with the sound of falling sand. It's a heavy lift with a gift so humbling. Always left Abuela and the family fumbling, grappling with prophecies they couldn't understand. Do you understand?
7-foot frame rats along his back. When he calls your name, it all fades to black. Yeah, he sees your dreams and feasts on your screams.
Hey,
We don't talk about Bruno, no, no, no. We don't talk about Bruno.
Pressure like a drip, drip, drip that'll never stop. Whoa.
What?
Pressure that'll tip, tip, tip till we just go pop. I'm the strong one, I'm not nervous. I'm as tough as the crust of the earth is.
Okay.
We're in a different key now.
I move mountains, I move churches, and I glow cause I know what my worth is. I don't ask how hard the work is. Got a rough, indestructible surface. Diamonds and platinum, I find them, I flatten them. I take what I'm handed, I break what's demanded. But under the surface, I feel berserk as a tightrope walker in a 3-ring circus. Under the surface, was Hercules ever like, yo, I don't wanna fight Cerberus? Under the surface, I'm pretty sure I'm worthless if I can't be of service. A flaw or a crack, a straw on the stack that brings the camel's back. What brings the camel's back is pressure. Like a drip, drip, drip that'll never stop. Pressure. Whoa. Pressure that'll tip, tip, tip till we just go pop. Whoa, oh, oh. Give it to your sister's older. Give her all the heavy things we can shoulder. Who am I if I can't run with the ball? If I falter,
Bruno. Yeah, about that Bruno. I really need to know about Bruno. Give me the truth and the whole truth, Bruno.
Your boyfriend's here.
Time for dinner. It was my wedding day. We were getting ready and there wasn't a cloud in the sky.
no, don't talk about Bruno.
Why did I talk
No
about
cracks,
Bruno?
don't fall, no mistakes, no pressure.
Thank you.
How many of y'all have seen Encanto?
If you haven't, that was probably pretty confusing.
Yeah. That was probably really weird if you hadn't seen it.
Don't talk about him, I guess.
So just to kind of give you all a little history of Pipeline and how we got together, everyone asked this, so I was like, well, why don't we just tell everybody? So I was living in the lower 48 and came back up to Alaska and decided I really wanted to form a professional a cappella group here in Anchorage to cultivate the a cappella scene in both performance and education. And I knew Audrey from, we were singing in the same studio, so we knew of each other, but we weren't friends. We've never really spoken. We just knew that, you know, we've competed in singing competitions together, and I knew she was still in Anchorage. So I reached out to her. She agreed, thank goodness, to meet me for coffee. And I pitched her the idea, and miraculously, she said, sure, it sounds like fun. Never done a cappella before.
Thank God.
Yeah. And then that was kind of it. I didn't really know where to go from there, so I just made a social media Facebook PSA that was like, hey, singers, looking for singers, these are the requirements, and a bunch of people tagged Molly, and the rest is history.
Thank God.
We had our first meeting. It was like an awkward dinner at a Red Robin. It
Like,
was
hi,
excellent.
nice to meet you.
We knew it was fate and love after that.
And 3 years later, here we are.
And shortly, we were formed in 2019, at the end of 2019, and as you all know, the pandemic hit shortly after. And we didn't really know what to do about it. So we did this thing called Mini Cover Madness. As you can imagine, like basketball, we had all these songs that people would vote on of what they wanted to hear us do. And this next song is the one that won in 2020, and we arranged it in 2020, but have only gotten it to performance standard up until, well, just around recently.
Yeah.
But a few weeks, months ago.
Yeah, I mean, and we didn't have anything else to do, so we were really working on it during the pandemic, but hopefully the fruits of our labors will be apparent.
So this is Beyonce's End of Time.
Mm-hmm.
You voted, I know you did.
Come take my hand, I won't let you go. I'll be a friend, I will love you so deeply. I will be the one to kiss you, and I will love you till the end of time. I'll be your baby, promise not to let you go. Love you like crazy, say you'll never let me go. Say you'll never let me go. Say you'll never let me go. Say you so say you'll never. Say you'll never let me go. Take me away from here. What's nothing between us but space and time? I'll be your own little soul, let me shine in your world. In your own little universe, make me a kind. I won't let you go. I'll be your friend. I will love you so deeply. I will be the one to kiss you and kiss you till the end of time. I'll be your baby. Promise not to let you go. Love you like crazy. Say you'll never let me go.
Baby, come on, get up on it, show me that you really want it. I wanna be the one, I love you, baby, let's go.
Whoa, whoa. I wanna provide the something that you're giving. I ain't finding in this love. Can you let me love you from your head to toe? Oh, oh, boy,
Come to me.
come to me, babe. Oh, you don't have to worry, baby. I promise I'll set your heart free. Let my love into your soul. You go, I go, we go. That's all she wrote. Say you so say you never. Say you so say you never. I just wanna be with you. I just wanna live for you. I'll never let you go. Free your love to me.
I'll be your baby, promise not to let you go. Love you like crazy, say you'll never let me go.
Say you'll never let me go. Say you'll never let me go. Say you so say you'll never. Say you'll never let me go.
Thank y'all.
We are going to take, thank you all so much. We're going to take a short intermission, about 10 minutes, but I just wanted to remind you all, just like Ingvild said, there are a bunch of flyers around the walls, even though we have reached our goal and more.
Keep it up.
Yeah, keep it up. There are QR codes, texting ways. For those of you online, there's a button on the page. So click that. We're going to be taking a short break. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
2, 1, 2. Testing, testing, testing. Yes, it's working. I am live. Are you live? Are you alive? Yes. Thank you again. Welcome back to the second half of tonight's fundraiser, United for Ukraine. We are in Christ Community Church in South Anchorage in Alaska. Some of you are out there in cyberspace, and quite a few of you are here with us today. And we are zooming along in our fundraising efforts. That's why I'm here, because I'm not going to talk very much. I'll come back in a little bit. But I just wanted to let you know that it worked. So, not only did 2 people raise $100, and we've had 2 $250 matches, so we kind of bumped it up to $3,585 right now. So now I am making it official that obviously our next goal is $4,000. If we can do that, so we actually have a third match in the wings. If we get another $100 from the crowd, whether you are there online or whether you are here in reality, analogically, then I think that my math is we're very close. We need like 100 plus something. So maybe we need $200 total. But after the first $100 that are ticking in right now, we will bump it up with another $250. So let us, during this next couple of numbers, let's reach that $4,000 goal. And here's the much more than $4,000 girls. Thank you again, Pipeline Vocal Project.
Here, thank you.
Drippin', drippin', ooh, don't we look good together? There's a reason that they watch all night long. Yeah, no, we'll turn heads forever. So tonight, I'm gonna show you off. When I'm walking with you, I watch the whole room change. Baby, that's what you do. My baby don't play. Blame it on my confidence. Oh, blame it on your measurements. Shutting it down on sight. That's right.
We out here dripping
finesse, it don't make no sense.
Out here dripping
You know it, you know it.
Out here dripping
Finesse, it don't make no sense.
Out here dripping
You know it, you know it. Now slow it down for me, baby. 'Cause I love the way it feels when we cry. Yeah, our connection's so magnetic on the floor. Nothing can stop us tonight. When I walk up with you, I watch the whole room change. Baby, that's what you do. My baby don't play. Blame it on my confidence. Oh, blame it on your measurements. Shutting it down on sight. That's right.
We out here dripping
finesse.
That don't make no sense. Out here dripping
You know it, you know it.
Out here dripping finesse. It don't make no sense. Out here dripping
You know it, you know it. Fellas, grab your ladies if your lady's fine. And tell her she's the one for life. Ladies, grab your fellas and let's do this right. If you're on one like me and mine.
Hey, hey, drop top Porsche, rolling on my wrist, diamonds up and down my chains. PvP straight strong, can't tell me nothing possible, and I changed the game. Stay with me like, hey, flexing on the gram like, hey. And we we hit the Little John. Okay. And now we're dripping in finesse and getting paid.
We out here dripping in finesse, it don't make no sense.
Out here
Dripping, you know it, you know it.
Out here
Dripping in finesse, it don't make no sense.
Out here
Dripping, you know it, you know it.
Thank you guys so very much. Welcome back. So, as Lisa mentioned before, something we like to do in this group is take songs that you know and really switch them up and change the genre. So, how many Lizzo fans do we have in the audience? Okay. How many like 50s Grease fans do we have in the audience? Okay, 50-50 more or less. So we got you both covered on this next one. This is gonna be a Lizzo song. This one is about dating, kind of. I mean, so I'm 26 years old and I do not have anything at all figured out. And post-pandemic, it's all weird and there's apps and some of these boys, let me tell you. Why I'm angry till they gotta be great. Ooh. I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100% that chick. Even when I'm crying crazy, I got boy problems, there's a human in me. Bling bling, then I something, there's a goddess in me. You could've had a bad chick, non-committal, help you with your career just a little. Used to hold me down, now you're holding me back, that's the sound of me not calling you back. Why I'm angry till they gotta be great. Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Best friend sat me down in the sun. Shampoo press, get you out of my hair. Fresh photos with the bomb lighting. New man on the Minnesota Vikings. Truth hurts me to something more exciting. Shoo-ba-doo bop bop it on Bombay. Ooh, wow, you tried to break my heart. Oh, that breaks my heart. Thought you ever thought you had it, boy, you ain't from the start. Now I'm glad you're back with me, chick. I mean, who would want to hide this? I will never, ever, 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 ever be your side chick. But I put the singing single and worry about the ring on my finger so you can tell your friends. Shoot your shot when you see him. It's okay.
You're ready in my DM.
Why I'm angry till they gotta be right. Don't text me, tell it straight to my face. Fresh photos with the bomb lighting. New man on the Minnesota Vikings. Truth hurts, needed something more exciting. Shoo-ba-doo bop bop it on Bombay. Ooh, thank you very much. So this next song, we're going to do something a little bit different. We are going to invite a friend of the band, Christopher Hawk, to come on stage. Let's give him a round of applause. Come on up. Oh my God.
I put it right behind
Yeah,
you, sorry.
I could just plant right here. So this is our friend Chris. He's going to sing this next piece with us. It's called I Said No.
We're slowing it down for this one. Sorry, I feel like I'm falling off. I'm gonna try this again.
Do what you got to do.
There we go. Oh, that's stable. One, two, three. Opened up that dusty bottle we saved too long. Thought it might still be worth drinking, but we were wrong. You said I need to ask my talent for loving you, 'cause it had already happened before I knew. I realized I made my mind up. It happened slow, and you asked if I could change it, and I said no, and I said no, and I said no, and it cut me like a knife, and I said no, I said no, I could never be your wife and shouldn't try, and I said no.
I guess there'll be no celebration, and there'll be no rings. We'll divide all our belongings, and I'll pack my things. You said I need to ask you one thing before I go. Think I ever could forgive you? And I said no. And I said no. And it cut me like a knife. I said no. And told me sorry all my life. I made you cry when I said no.
Chris Hawk, everybody.
So we took it to the slows of the slows. Now we're gonna pump it up a little bit, and we're gonna do an oldie but goodie. It's straight from the 80s. Ooh, who here was there? Who here was there? Alrighty.
Sorry. The 80s, I don't know if you guys know this, but the 80s was 40 years ago.
Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that.
That's crazy, right? Oh, I know. I wasn't even born in the 80s, but I still feel some type of way about
You're
that.
isolating our audience.
But yes, if you know this, please feel free to sing along, dance along, what have you. Jitterbug. Jitterbug. You put the boom boom into my heart. You set my soul sky when your loving starts. Jitterbug into my brain. It goes a bang 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 till my feet do the same. Something's bugging me, something ain't right. My best friend told me what you did last night. Let me sleeping in my bed. I was dreaming, but I should have been with you instead. Wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go. I don't wanna miss it when you hit that high. Wake me up before you go. I'm not planning on going solo. Wake me up before you go, yeah. Take me dancing tonight, yeah. I wanna hit that high. Gray sky out of my way. You make the sun shine brighter than
spark into flame. My beats per minute never been the same. I'm your lady and you're my fool. It makes me crazy when you act so cruel. Come on, baby, let's not fight. They can't dance, everything will be alright.
Okay. We're gonna need you to clap with us a little bit.
Yeah, I like that.
All right. We're gonna do a little breakdown. Ready?
Cuddle up, baby, moving tight. We'll go dancing tomorrow night. It's cold out there, but it's warm in bed. They can't dance, we'll stay home instead. Wake me up before you go. Don't leave me hanging on like a yo-yo. Wake me up before you go. I don't wanna miss you when you hit that. Wake me up before you go. I'm not going solo.
Before you go.
I don't wanna miss it.
Everybody, here we go.
Cause
Wake
boom,
me
boom,
up
boom.
before you go.
Don't you dare leave me hanging on like a yo-yo.
Take me dancing tonight. Oh my. 80s are not playing today. All right, so we are going into our, what we like to call the acoustic part of our set. I know everything's coming from our voice, but we like to do some things off mic, really strip it down, take away the percussion, take away the bass, and have it just be pure voices. So the next couple of songs you're gonna hear are gonna be purely that, no mics. We'll have one here for the live stream, for the folks at home, so they can actually hear, because we are getting a direct feed from the microphones. But for those of you in the audience, it's gonna be acoustic a cappella.
There's a boy I know, he's the one I dream of. Looks into my eyes, takes me to the clouds above. Oh, I lose control, can't seem to get enough. When I wake from dreaming, tell me, is it really love? Ooh, how will I know? Don't trust your feeling. How will I know? How will I know? Love can be deceiving. How will I know? How will I know if he really loves me? I say a prayer with every heartbeat. I fall in love whenever we meet. I'm asking you 'cause you know about these things. How will I know if he's thinking of me? I try to phone, but I'm too shy, I can't speak. Falling in love is all bittersweet. This love is strong, why do I feel weak? Oh, wake me. I'm shaking, wish I had you near me now. Said there's no mistaking what I feel is really love. So tell me if he loves me, if he loves me not. Oh yeah, yeah. If he loves me, if he loves me not. Oh, how will I know? I try to phone, but I'm too shy, I can't speak. Falling in love is so bittersweet. This love is strong, why do I feel weak? How will I know?
This one's gonna be for you musical theater fans out there. So it's recently adapted into a movie, Dear Evan Hansen. If you've seen it, you might recognize this one. No, let me do that again. Sorry. Okay.
Learn to slam on the brakes before I even turn the key, before I make a mistake, before I leave with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share. Oh, I got nothing to say. Step out of the sun if we keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you've learned, On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I'll wait around for an answer to appear. I watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Whoa. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving? Am I falling in the forest and there's nobody around? Do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When I'm falling in the forest and there's nobody around, do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Do I even make a sound? Do I even make a sound? It's like I never made a sound. Will I ever make a sound? On the outside, always looking in, will I ever be more than I've always been? I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I'll wait around for an answer to appear. I watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Whoa. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving back at me? Oh, is anybody waving? Whoa. Is this yours? This is mine. Okay.
And back to loud.
We're still going to keep on with the acoustic vibe, but this is kind of, we're gearing towards the end of our set here, and this is kind of a Irish farewell song that
Yeah, we looked
recognized.
online. It's either Irish or Scottish, and we don't want to offend either group.
True. They seem to both claim it. So
Yeah, so either way, it's a farewell drinking song of some
Yes,
kind.
and this is actually the very first song that we sang together ever. We sang it at the UAA Arts Building parking garage.
Our first rehearsal space.
The echo was amazing.
Yes.
It was a very glamorous time in our lives.
All the money that e'er I've spent, I have spent it in good company, and all the harm that e'er I've done, alas, it was to none but me. And all I've done for want of wit, to memory now I can't recall. So fill to me the part the sweethearts that e'er I've had would wish me one more day to stay. But since it falls unto my lot that I should rise and you should not, I'll gently rise and I'll softly call good night, and joy be with you all. Good night, and joy be with you all.
So we have come to the end of our show, and oh my goodness, I don't know if you can see it, not back here, but over here. I can see that we have raised $3,700. We raised more than that.
Thank you
Ingvild,
so
I'm going to
much.
throw it to you.
I was waiting for the chance to say the good news. Yes, because our second goal on YouGo was 4,000, right? And so to get to it was like, oh, we just need that extra 100. So we got 150. So we got 250. So that tells me, oh, we're at 3,985, and that feels no, but there's more. So we also realized that those of you who are here in the room today were generous with cash. So we have $285 more in cash. So we've actually did reach 4,000 and more. Thank you so much. Thank you.
So, I wanted to say thank you to all of you who are here tonight in person, as well as those of you who are watching from home. It has been so fun performing for you all and having a show in our hometown here in Anchorage, Alaska. So thank you all so much for showing up. It has been an incredible experience to be able to have this platform to raise awareness for something so important. I want to thank Amplify Alaska for giving us this platform. Thank you. Yes. They're amazing, you guys. And also Frostline Productions, who have been working tirelessly to make this live stream and all the tech work, as well as Christ Community Church for hosting us tonight. Thank you all so much. So I've made them vamp for almost forever, so we should probably start our last song. This is going to be the last one. Promise. Attention by the one and only Charlie Puth. Running, throwing that turtle on my name. You knew that you knew I'd hit you up. You're going to every party in LA, 'cause you knew that you knew I'd be at one. Yeah, I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. Yeah, and now I'm all upon you. What you expect? But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want mine. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. You just want attention, I knew from the side. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. You and running around, throwing that dirt all on my name. 'Cause you knew that I grew you up, yeah. Baby, another one, standing face to face. You already know that you want. I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine. And now I'm all upon you, what you expect. But you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention, you don't want mine. Maybe you just hate the thought of me with someone new. You just want attention, I knew from the side. You're just making sure I'm never getting over you. You, what are you doing? What are you doing here? What are you doing?
What are you doing now? What are you doing? What are you doing now? What are you doing? What are you doing now?
I know that dress is karma, perfume regret. You got me thinking about when you were mine.
Got me thinking about when you were, and now I'm all up on you. What you expect, but you're not coming home with me tonight. You just want attention. No, hate the thought of me with someone new. Yeah, from the start, you're just making sure I'm never getting over you. What are you doing? What are you doing now? What are you doing? What are you doing now? What are you doing? What are you doing now? What are you doing? What are you doing now?
Thank you all so much.
Okay.
We didn't even make it off the stage.
We don't know them.
We paid some people to stand up and holler for us. No, I'm just kidding. All right, so this one, you really gotta sing it loud and proud, right, Molly?
Let's hear ya.
It's true. This one is another good throwback. Everybody in here knows it. I promise. We're not even gonna tell you when to sing. You're just gonna know, and you're gonna be as obnoxious as you possibly can, so everyone in their homes, not even on the live stream, can hear it. All right? That's what we're gonna do.
Where it began, I can't begin to know it, but then I know it's growing.
It's growing strong.
Was it the spring?
Hell,
Then spring became the summer. Who'd have believed you'd come along?
hands, touching hands, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Oh, sweet Caroline, good times never felt so good. Oh, I'd be inclined to believe you never would. Oh, now I look at the night, and it don't seem so lonely. We'd fill it up with only three. Oh, one.
Everybody.
Touching one, reaching out, touching me, touching you. Everybody now, sweet Caroline.